And at 5, dangerous conditions out on the roads continue in the Sierra. Interstate 80 closed right now, and Caltrans telling us that it's expected to stay that way until tomorrow. On the left, you can see that closure at Applegate, and on your right, the closure at the Nevada state line. And we've seen rain for much of the day in lower elevations. I want to show you this. Live looks right now. You've got Sacramento, Stockton, and on the right, you've got Fairfield. But it's the snow that's really impacting the travel today, and multiple routes into the Sierra have been closed or held for much of the day, if not all of it.
Yeah, that's just because these conditions are so dangerous to drive in. We did just learn that Highway 50 again is back open. For now, it's been opening and closing though, so don't get too excited. Again, we just say stay home if you can. We have seen some drivers though getting on portions of I-80 that are closed. Highway Patrol says a lot of this is local traffic, but they say those drivers are getting on closed roads at their own risk. Officials say do not try to drive on I-80 over Donner Summit. Officers have been responding to stuck drivers all day. Again, they're just saying if you can, stay home. And here's a live look outside now at Highway 267. This is at North Star Drive between Truckee and Kings Beach. You can see a lot of snow on the roads there as well, and it looks like it's still snowing too. You can see that in the camera. Now this entire highway is closed as well from here all the way to Kings Beach.
All right, our team coverage today continues on this weather system. We have crews on I-80 and in Nevada County.
But first we want to go to Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan, who's tracking it all for us.
Tracking rain and snow and even a thunderstorm as well. We have been seeing a very active day. In many ways, it's very similar to what we had yesterday. An area of steady rain in the morning, less rain in the afternoon, but all day snow in the Sierra. One of the differences between yesterday and today is the snow level. It's about 500 feet higher, give or take, meaning that area down around 2,000 feet is seeing a little bit less in the way of snow. Here's where we're seeing the best rain. So this is southwest Placer County. There's Highway 65. So Lincoln, Rockland, Roseville, Loomis, Granite Bay, all getting a really steady rain that's likely to hang on for at least the next half hour, maybe as much as the next hour. And embedded in that, a couple of areas of yellow, meaning even heavier downpours. The thunderstorm I mentioned, it's right here. We did have a couple of lightning strikes with it. This area of orange could indicate some small hail in that, and that will be crossing the Jackson Highway. Very heavy rain here in the Rancho Murrieta area and extending to the east all the way to Plymouth and down Highway 49 toward Amador City. That's some of the heaviest rain we're seeing. You go farther to the north along that line into El Dorado County, Folsom, El Dorado Hills, Placerville. Placerville getting rain today just east of Highway 49. You get into the snow, and then farther up the hill, of course, that's where we've been seeing the occasional holds on traffic from Pollock Pines all the way to Myers. That road is snow covered, and even though it is open right now, as you can see, the visibility isn't great and the road is snow covered. Farther to the north in the area around Grass Valley, snow continues today, and it's these areas just to the east and south where we continue to have power issues. And then Interstate 80 closed now, closed all day, likely to be closed all night. Back to you.
All right, Mark, thanks. And again, yes, we can't remind you enough, I-80 has been closed since before noon yesterday. It's been a long time.
And it continues. KCRA 3's Michelle Bandor has been monitoring the situation at the closure there at Applegate. Michelle, I know a lot of people would like to get through, but that's just not happening. So what's it looking like?
Well, you know what, Golston, it is still coming down here. We've seen changes throughout the day with some heavy, fluffy stuff to some, what we're seeing now is just some sleet and snow mixed together. Definitely getting colder. We have some wind gusts that are coming up. Roads, now that it's getting a little bit towards the evening and the temperatures are dropping, might be getting a little slick. So we've seen quite a few Caltrans crews come through here, dropping some treatment on the road. You might be able to tell in the snow that you see there on this exit ramp here is where we are in Applegate. It's a little brown. They've been dropping down the sand and salt mixtures here, coming by, plowing as they go. It's just nonstop for the Caltrans crews coming through, dropping treatment, plowing the snow, trying to keep up, trying to keep it clear. And you can see on the other side of the road, those semi-truck drivers, they're not going anywhere. And I'm told by Caltrans that the interstate might not open until tomorrow, so they're not going anywhere anytime soon. On the drive east to the shutdown of Interstate 80, we saw semi after semi stopped on the shoulder, just waiting for the interstate to reopen. And drivers will be waiting another night. As Caltrans says, the interstate will remain closed through tomorrow. Nearly 160 Caltrans crews and snowplows are trying to keep up with the snowfall in the Sierra. For now, it's too dangerous for drivers to travel on I-80 to Nevada.
I got it.
We ran into some folks from Walnut Creek who did get behind the wheel specifically to head up to the snow. Everyone's advising Caltrans and our meteorologists to not go anywhere, stay home,
Yes.
to stay out of this.
Yes.
But you decided to not heed that advice.
Well, when we came up, there wasn't snow until we got to Applegate. We're not going further than Applegate, so it's not a big
We're
deal.
being cautious, so
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's not a problem up this far. If you go further, then you're looking for trouble.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're going to stay out of that.
And they won't be able to get through anyway. Trans here, see down where the exit, that's where they're
All right, obviously we're losing Michelle's audio there, but what you need to know is at Applegate, things are closed all the way to the Nevada state line, and that's going to stay that way until they just decide that it's safe enough to travel. And of course, we'll be monitoring that throughout the night. Well, snow is coating on the roads, also on Highway 89, and want to show you what that looks like. A live look at Olympic Valley Road. Nobody out there. And deputies in Placer County are using snowmobiles to check on people. That's a handy piece of equipment. The sheriff's office sharing some video here. Of course, looks like it's easier to get around on the snowmobiles right now than in your four-wheel rubber tire type vehicles. All right, some people in Placer, El Dorado, and Nevada counties have seen their power go out.
PG&E's outage map shows about 17,000 customers are without electricity right now. Along with those power outages in Nevada County, we know people living there, of course, are also dealing with the tough driving conditions.
Yeah, Case Area 3's Lizzie Mitri's live for us in Grass Valley right now. So how's it looking there right now, Lizzie?
Well, first, I got to tell you, this is the first break in the snow we have had since we headed up this way this morning. So it's calm right now. The snow has been beautiful unless you have to drive in it. That's a bit of a mess. You can see behind me is Neal Street towards Highway 49 and 174, just covered in snow, all that slushy stuff. Right now, you see not many cars on the road to avoid dealing with that mess. We've seen a lot of people actually walking over to the grocery store here to grab a few items, maybe last minute things that they want to make sure they have before nightfall here. And you can see the lights are on in that Safeway. So that's the good news. Most people here in Grass Valley do have power. It's areas east of here in Nevada County that are seeing the biggest impact. So we talked to PG&E about what they're doing to try to make sure those people get their lights and probably most importantly their heat back on.
We're at the PG&E yard in Grass Valley, which serves Nevada County. Crews from here meet each morning early in the morning because they have 16-hour days ahead of them.
Long days for PG&E as they work to get the power back on for thousands in Nevada County in the face of all this heavy snow.
Not only do we have low elevation snow that normally doesn't get much accumulation, but we also have trees that aren't used to that load, and branches are breaking due to heavy snow load and sometimes trees falling over.
We saw some of that ourselves, even heard it as branches buckled under the weight.
At times we've had blizzard conditions and even had to pull crews in from the field because it was too dangerous with falling trees.
But when it's safe, spokesperson Paul Moreno says PG&E has extra help to check out damage and fix it.
We brought in contractors, we brought in crews from as far away as the Central Valley to come and help our local crews restore power more quickly.
More people and more equipment.
You can see this one, and I think there's another one behind here as well.
Snowcats to make their way through tough terrain for repairs in rural areas.
This is a significant snowstorm. It's not the kind of snowstorm you normally see in this area.
It's a big storm, but thankfully it doesn't seem to be having as widespread or long-lasting impacts as far as those power outages right now as some areas in Nevada County saw last year. Some people were out of power for nearly 2 weeks after a big storm around end of December and January. So hopefully some people will get their power on much sooner than that here this time around. Live here in Grass Valley, Lizzie Mitri, KCRA KCRA 3 News.
We sure hope so, Lizzie. Thank you so much. Some drivers have been getting out on the roads on Highway 28. This is at Dollar Point. You can see that this road has definitely been well paved. Right now, not too many folks out there just because, we've been warning, Caltrans has been warning, stay off if you can. Oh, there's a driver. This road is open, though, so he's allowed to be there. She's allowed to be there. You are helping us cover this storm as it moves through as well.
Yeah, so many pictures and video. We really appreciate it. And this is a video that comes from Georgetown this afternoon. And Douglas Moore sent this video. Nice pan move there, George, by the way. We get the full effect there. Good job. You can see the snow coming down and the big piles there on the roadways. Just looks great around there. And then around the same time, it was snowing in Murphy's. And there's this Cheryl Hyatt taking some fancy schmancy driving video there for us. Hopefully she was safe when she did that, but you can see what it looks like there. Snowy roads, not too much snow piled up, but still plenty of snow to have to navigate through.
Yeah, looks like she's in the passenger seat. And take a look at this. This is an SUV, if you can believe it. It's underneath there in Miwok Village. Jeff Horn says that it's clearly covered in snow. I would never guess that there's an SUV under there, but that is just incredible. Of course, we want to continue seeing your photos and your videos of the weather in your neighborhood. It really helps us show you what everything looks like out there. So you can download the KCRA 3 app and click the upload tab to send in all of those images. Also in the app, you can turn on alerts to get severe weather information for your area.